We have a health worker, mental health advocate, and a vlogger. Please welcome Rachel Bautista.
Good evening, Tito Mo. I'm so grateful to be here.
Thank you.
Ikaw ang siyang dulot mo sa aming mga aral mo'y aming susundin. Mommy Ray, Mommy Ray, Mommy Ray. Boom reacts, boom reacts, yeah.
Hi, this is
Boom reacts, boom reacts, yeah.
Jam out louder. Jeff R.
Channel on TV.
Christian Bay.
This is Jeffrey Lugar Pudo.
Boom reacts,
And we are the Mr. Bex.
boom reacts, yeah.
Hi, magandang gabi sa inyong lahat. This is my first episode for the month of February or for the month of love, heart, and everything. So, expect my episode for the whole month. My guest and me, we're gonna talk about themselves, about their love life, about their experience, about love, everything. But for now, I'm so excited because these two loving guests ko, honestly, I really wanted to get to know them kasi nandun sila sa isa sa pinakamagandang series na pinapanood natin ngayon, ang ating Rainbow Prince, na sobrang na-amaze ako while we're having our live video every Saturday night after nila mag-air. So, I'm so excited to get to know them kasi iba yung character nilang dalawa eh. Mas lalo yung isa na amaze ako na ang ganda ng body niya pero nagda-drag queen siya. And then the other one is nakita natin siya sa episode 3 na parang meron siyang hidden love sa ating prince, parang ganun. So excited ako to get to know them. But before that, I just wanna say hi sa mga nandyan na kanina pa. Hi, Jaisel. Hello. Thank you, Jaisel. And then si Joanne, salamat. Ito si Joanne, lagi na siya nandito sa akin. Maraming salamat, Joanne. Oo nga, cute ni Marcos, ni Josh. Yes, nandyan. Hi, Nate. Miss you, Nak. I'll see you. Sana this week magkasama naman tayo. May ma-RV tayong dalawa, Nak. No? Andyan na din si Kate. Hello, Kate. Yan, kanina pa po ako nag-aabangan. Buti on time ako pa. Ay, oo nga, Kate. Maraming salamat. You're always on time. Oh, there's my daughter, si Gailey. Hello. Ayan. Eto ka, meron pa isa. I think meron pa isa. Si Chad. Si Chad na mahal ko na laging nandito sa akin, sumusubaybay. Maraming salamat, Chad. So, hindi ko na patatagalin. Magchichikahan na kami. I'm gonna call. Eto talaga na-amaze ako kasi yung mga picture niya sa IG, sobrang ano niya, and then, biglang, hala, nag-drag queen siya. So please welcome, AJ!
Hi, Mommy Ray. Thanks for having me.
Yes, of course, I'm so happy. I'm so honored na nandito kayo. And eto naman pong isang to, na na-shock kaming lahat, tayong lahat, nung episode 3 na, oops! Si Palace Guard or something. So, let's call naman natin ang ating Marcos sa Rainbow Prince. Well, welcome, Josh! Ayan na siya. Nawawala si Josh. Ayan!
Hi,
Josh!
Mommy Ray. Thank you for
Hello.
having me.
Of course. Gusto ko nga halos lahat kayo. Ayan na ang aking anak, the singer-songwriter, Joshua Ronet. O, di ba? Hi, anak. Hello. Ayan. So, eto na. How are you guys? I'm gonna go with AJ muna. How are you?
Kakagising ko lang, mami. Oo.
Uy,
So,
oo nga pala kasi gabi ang work mo,
yeah, gabi
anak.
work ko.
Oo nga. So, okey naman,
Yes.
nakakain ka na?
Nakain nakapagkape na din.
Okay, oo nga pala, baliktad ang mundo natin kay AJ. And how are you, Josh? Kamusta sa Dubai?
Okay naman. I just woke up recently as well, and you just had my afternoon coffee, so everything's been fine now.
Oh
Ano,
my God, ang dalawa ko palang kasama, ang buhay nila ay panggabi, 'di ba? Baliktad, baliktad, my God. So, eto na, is okay, ay, there's Nate from Best Reactor. Hi, Nate, miss you, Nak. So, eto na. So, I'm gonna ask of the two of you, how was your childhood? Kamusta ang childhood niyo? AJ,
Oh my God, childhood. Uh, it's
masaya
been a
ba
while.
siya?
Yes,
Na-experience mo bang maglaro sa labas? Something like that.
oo, definitely. So,
Mm.
my childhood, so batang 90s kasi ako. So,
Mm.
na-experience ko yung maglaro sa kalsada, maligo sa
Oo.
ulan,
Uy, sarap
tawag dito,
nun.
and may laro ng tagu-taguan. So yung
Oo nga pala.
yung group dynamics, mainly
Yun.
yung laro during childhood. So hindi pa uso yung mga video game, cellphone. Nabutan ko din yung transition ng from analog to digital.
Oo. Teka muna,
Oo.
Nak, from where are you? May province ka ba, AJ? Do you have a province?
No,
O
tawag
Manila ka
dito.
talaga?
So yes, born and bred and born in Manila.
So talaga, ano to, tough guy to kasi Manila eh. So makikita mo kung paano yung larong Manila, paano yung gulo ng Manila, no? How about you, Josh? From where are you talaga? And then
Uh,
sa
I was
pinanganak?
I was born and raised here in the UAE, so
Oh,
very much
okay.
just recently moved to the Philippines about 2 years ago, 2 to 3 years ago. So I'm
And then you
still
went back. And then you went back to Dubai.
yeah, it's supposedly para sa holidays lang, pero dahil sa new variant, I had to prolong my stay
Stay.
just a bit. Yeah.
Okay. So how was your childhood dyan sa Dubai?
Um, it was okay for the most part. It
Ah,
wasn't the best growing up as a queer a person, pero it had its pros and cons. But overall, it was nice.
really? But did you enjoy your childhood and your teenage life dyan sa Dubai? Because it's different dito sa amin sa Pilipinas eh. Like si AJ, like me, na-experience ko talaga yung maglaro sa labas. Kasi Dubai is advanced eh. Hi, Alvin. Ang Dubai kasi, they're very, very advanced compare with dito sa Philippines. Malamang hindi pa tayo uso sa technology. Ang Dubai, ano na sila, 'di ba? AJ, tayo kasi naramdaman natin maging putik-putik pag-uwi sa bahay natin, nagusgusin tayo, 'di ba? No, ana. So, how about you, Josh? Have you experienced playing outside with your friends or just like stay at home?
For the most part, yes. Growing up before my preteen years, I didn't have many friends, so I didn't have the opportunity to go out and play with a lot of people outside. So I was mostly a homebody. Pero as I entered teenage years, preteen years, I was able to meet always the one, like inviting people to our group to play around, play hide and seek, like stuff like that. So it was
Ah,
it was a good balance.
okay. How about you, AJ? Pagdating ng college mo, so how was your college days? Um,
Oh my God. So
Difficult ba? Mas stressful ba ang college mo?
I
O
think
ano?
I think nung nag-college ako, very very chill ako na as studios at the same time very chill.
Mm.
Kasi I don't know, my parents were very strict when it came to our studies kasi.
Hmm.
But me as a person and also yung the being the person that also failed the marshmallow test.
Okay, okay,
Na
okay, okay.
I don't believe in delayed gratification. So, YOLO tayo nung
Oo,
college.
YOLO talaga,
Oo,
oo.
kumbaga kung ano nga whatever just grab whatever experience that you can get and just learn from it lang nung college. So kahit paging pasaway, so I got
Just enjoying
na-experience
the
ko
life.
din yung ano, and then
Mm.
na-experience ko yung magkat class, yung mga ganon, and also being in bad company and good company. But the good thing about the college life for me naman kasi is um you get to understand the as at that age how it is to live independently.
Oo, masarap, masarap, 'no? When nung college kasi diyan ko natutunan how to be independent. So eto na, ang hirap kasi English 'to, hindi ko alam, ikino-construct ko pa po yung English ko kay Josh. No, no,
Yeah,
no, no, Josh. So
naiintindihan ko
how
naman.
about eto na, kasi si Josh, you're in Dubai.
Yes, sorry.
So,
Yeah.
you're in Dubai, right? So, kasi si AJ paano kayo nakapasok dito sa industry na 'to? So, like with you, AJ, meron ka bang like nag-commercial ka muna or there's a friend na nag-invite or ito bang Rainbow Prince is your first project in the industry? Josh, you first. You
Oh yeah.
first.
It is, yes.
Ah.
So I was doing I got recognized from TikTok. One of the crew members and castmates, Miss
Mm.
Becky or Amir, was the one who
Ah,
was
okay, si Amir. Okay.
yeah. So he saw me doing live one time and he sent me a message and sabi niya, it's regarding a BL series here in the Philippines. Reply if you're interested. And I was really interested, so that's how it came about. So I have had no prior um, filming or commercial.
Experience in acting or anything or
Yeah.
so this is your first as in and then when Amir texted you that time, you're still in Dubai or you're already here in the Philippines?
Oh, I was already in the Philippines. Yeah.
Ah, so but you know what BL means. What BL series means. Oh, you don't have any idea about it.
I knew the concept of BLTs. I knew
Yeah.
about stories about relating gay characters, pero I wasn't aware of the specific term na BL talaga. So I really had when Amir sent me that message, I really had to Google what it meant. Like, what does it
Ah,
stand? Yeah.
so have you ever watched any BL series before? Or when Amir text you and inform you about a BL series, that's the only first time you have to watch a BL series. What?
Um, Prior to that, I watched Western BL series, like for
Ah,
example, Love Victor, pero not the
okay.
Asian ones. Yeah, until
Yeah.
after that conversation, and then I started watching some, uh, I believe Thai, Thai yata sila, Thai
Yung
BLC.
mga Thai BL na medyo super, super sikat that time, eh, no?
Yeah.
Pero, have you ever watched Tagalog or Filipino BL before doing this?
Oh, I've tried watching some like Game Boys, but
Okay.
yeah,
Good.
yeah,
Oo.
just to
So,
get familiar. Yeah.
okay. Sige na. Andyan si Amir. Miss Becky is there already. Good evening. Pasensya, mommy. Hindi naka-start yung birthday. It's okay. It's okay. Birthday ng mom ko na. Medyo
Hi
maingay ha.
Josh, hi sis.
Hi,
Hi
happy
Sissy.
birthday sa mommy mo. Amir, happy, happy birthday. Yan. So, with AJ naman tayo. Jay, ikaw. Paano to nag-start sa'yo, AJ?
For me, I guess it started with My Day kasi I did a cameo role for My Day for episode 1.
Okay. Nasa My Day ka.
Yeah, but
Naisip ko
it was
tuloy
just a cameo. So
Naisip ko bigla ako,
but
naisip ko yun, eh.
when direction spoke to me regarding the potential project for Oxen, the moment that he mentioned that it's actually going to be a musical, so sobrang excite ako kasi sobrang
Oh,
fan ako ng musicals. Like I've watched Wicked, I've watched dito Cats here in Manila. Tapos basta all the musicals that Les Mis and also Miss Saigon. So lahat ng Broadway shows na nandito sa dito sa Manila, musicals that came to Manila, I got to watch it. So when directions mentioned that it was going to be a musical, sobrang naging excited ako. And then
Oh.
role reveal. So he mentioned that, is it okay for you to actually go on drag? I got me thinking, dito, drag. I've never done drag before, but I do actually have friends that do drag,
Mm-mm.
and I've seen them backstage, and whenever they do performances on how they dress up and stuff. So I
Yeah.
have an idea. So when he mentioned that to me, sabi ko, I think that's going to be a challenge. Pero sige, go, laban natin yan, sige.
Oo nga, kasi 'di ba, when I check your IG, siguro, ang ganda ng katawan namin tapos nag-drag ang AJ, 'di ba? So parang ano 'yun eh, challenging sa Jay, 'di ba? Sobrang challenging.
Super.
Hi, Prince! Ayan na. And then, ayan na. Nandiyan na rin si John Rudolph. I'm gonna have to call them out. John Rudolph. John Mark is already there. Hi, John Mark. And then my sis
So,
Chiki from Vancouver is always here to support me. And then, yan. Hi, sis Chick. Ayan. So how about you, Josh? Do you know what's the character, or when they told you about your character, how did you
Um,
prepare for it? Because you're one of the guard, right?
yeah,
The castle guard, or the palace guard. So how
yeah.
is it? How is it?
When I spoke to Sean and Amir about it, because they added me into a group chat with just the two of them, and we were able to discuss more about the role, I
Mm-mm.
was immediately drawn to what and who Marcus is and what he could contribute to the show talaga. And from there, I was already on board right away. I was like, this is gonna be exciting. I want to be able to play that and
Oh,
be able to be given that opportunity because Marcus is not only a royal guard, but one of and Prince Zane mentions this in episode 3. He's one of Prince Zane's closest guards as well. Like so, they're close to talaga, and being able to be closely related to one of the main characters in the show felt really it felt like an honor because it's my first acting job, so to have
yes,
that
yes.
was like it was really a leap na talaga forward, and it was a good leap, so it was great. I To prepare for the role, I was able to I did some research on how you know a guard generally acts, how they're supposed to pose, for the most part, how they're supposed to stand, like their formation and stuff like that.
Yes.
Yeah, and I went on a diet kasi medyo may
Talaga?
yeah,
You
may
still have to
pandemic.
diet? Ganon?
That before filming may pandemic weight eh. So um
Oo. Lahat naman yata pandemic weight eh. Di ba? Parang ganon. Oo.
yeah.
So, kasi, like si Josh, natatak sa amin, everybody remember Josh is the cute bodyguard who has like a feelings para kay Prince, right, Josh? 'Di ba?
Yeah. So
Yeah,
far in
kasi 'di ba,
episode
so far yun yung nakita namin na maliit lang eh dun sa episode 3, that was last week, and then we have to find out pa dito. And then with AJ, gaano kahirap sa'yo? Like, I already asked this kay kay Amir, and also kay Andre, yung hirap ng transition from yung regular to a drag queen. Ikaw first time mo, gaano kahirap para sa
it was, I guess it was exciting at the same time, very challenging. But I had Amir, I had Andre, I also had Jem, and also Jason to our makeup artist, and that did
At
our
saka si
hair.
Ate Cecil, tama ba ako,
And
Ate Cecil?
Ate
Ate
Lorna,
Lorna. O, di ba
Ate
kilala
Lorna.
si Ate Lorna na sikat na sa atin, si Ate Lorna. Oh.
So the transition, the yung mahirap kasi doon is trying to conceptualize on how you would actually want to look like from the costume, kasi you have
And
to
then how you gonna
interpret
act.
your character in terms of what kind of drag do I want to be. So in terms of picking the outfits, picking also the overall look. So I wanted to portray Lavinia as someone who's sultry, sexy, at the same time
Yes.
medyo may pagka um sort of sabaw.
Oo.
Sabawan na. May pagkasabaw siya, ganon.
Oo.
So that's actually what I wanted to know. That's what I wanted na ano for her character. Um, so I was really surprised on how it actually turned out dun sa ano dun sa
Oo
series na
nga.
oh
So
yeah,
when
that's super
nakita mo yung
fun.
itsura mo for the first time, anong sinabi mo? Like kasi ako, I was like kanina nag-post ang Andre. Eto ka na naman anak, sabi ko. Ikaw na ang Diyosa kasi ang ganda ni Andre every time he transformed to 'di ba? Sabi ko nahiya ako maging babae pagkatabi ko si Andre na siya yung babae. 'Di ba? So how about you,
Totoo.
you AJ, nung nakita mo yung sarili mo, ala, ang ganda ko. Anong sinabi mo nung nakita mo when you transform to a drag queen?
Sabi ko, I can do this. Ay, sige, ito, dito, kaya to, ganun.
Oh, gano'n.
Laban.
Laban. Tapos
and,
parang sinabi
and
mo, imagine, 'di
And
ba?
pag pinagtabi kasi kami nila ano ni Andre and also with
With
Amir,
Amir.
sobrang ang ganda kasi ng
Ang
chemistry
ganda
namin
niyo.
together. So even
Yes.
on set, outside, we were super we were just really having fun,
Of course.
just doing our individual roles.
So, kasi nakita naman namin dun sa series itself Ay, saan siya nagpe-perform, mami? Wala. Hindi siya nagpe-perform, anak. Ano siya? Dun sa series na Rainbow Prince, mga drag queen sila doon. Doon, anak. O, ayan. Tinan mo, tinanong agad ni Joshua ng aking. So, eto. Do you guys expect na people like me, we embrace this series na ganito? Like the two of you, you're always invited for an interview. Like si Josh, this is your first time. Nagulat ka ba or you got shocked na, hey, somebody wants to interview me like this, and then on the YouTube and everything. Ay, akala ko talaga, haha. Ewan ko sa'yo, Josh, ikaw pa, lutang na lutang ka na naman, Josh, ikaw talaga, anak. So how was it? Are you embracing it now or are you still shocked, Josh?
In a lot of ways, naninibago pa rin. 'Cause
Naninibago ka pa.
yeah.
Okay. Oo.
Pero in a good way. It's not it's really exciting, of course, because this is all happening. It's all new for me, so di pa sanay. So pero it is exciting. It's nice to be able to talk to different people and be able to share about this series. So it's been nice.
I'm just curious, Josh. Are
Yeah.
your parents Filipino or not?
Yeah, they're both Filipino. Yeah.
So that's why you know how to speak Tagalog or
Yes.
or understand Tagalog because there are Filipino.
Yeah.
So eto na, Josh. There's no more quarantine or no more ano yun? If you go back to
Restriction.
the Philippines, wala na. So you can go
And,
straight to your family and everything. Wala na. Wala nang quarantine ganyan. So you can go home na.
excited na nga.
Ika excited na? Oo, kasi matatapos na malapit na 'to matapos. Nasa episode 4 na tayo, just like 6 weeks from now, 'di ba? 6 or 7 weeks from now. Ikaw, AJ, nagulat ka ba na ganito kami mag-embrace? Yung community natin, the community itself, how they embrace your character, the series itself. Nag-sink in na ba? That's the right term. Nag-sink in na ba sa inyo?
Honestly, I'm still surprised and I'm still in
Mm.
awe right now. Kasi when I was actually watching the first episode, so I think I also when I watched Andre and Jem when you were interviewing them, the feeling is mutual. Like we didn't see episode 1 at all. We haven't seen it, so we watched it all together. As in, lahat
Ah.
tayo, we actually saw it for the first time. And from start to finish, I was really smiling. It's like,
Si sabi ni
it
YouTuber,
was
Rainbow Prince is one
it
of the
was
best.
really beautiful. Even
Yes.
from start to finish, I was really smiling. It's like, oh my god, this can be really a thing. It can be
Yes.
something different talaga. So
Mm.
right now, I'm just chill about everything muna.
Oo nga. Just like me, I remember the reaction day. We had a reactors day. I don't know if your guys are there, the reactors day. And then I asked them, can you describe Rainbow Prince in one word? And I remember some said it's magical, it's glamorous, it's madami. For the two of you, how you gonna tell to me, or in one word, Rainbow Prince, in one word.
Like, if it's
Josh.
ano, kung
Ay,
may
oh,
dash
AJ,
pa,
AJ, AJ,
Ay,
you're first.
pinalag mo na.
for me, it's life-changing. It's
Life-changing
life-changing. Yun.
sa'yo. Oo nga,
Mm.
kasi grabe yung transition mo no? And the story itself, like, eto si Yuchiban, ang sabi niya kasi, I know his favorite is Game Boys. After Game Boy, sabi niya sa amin, eto yung next favorite niya, Rainbow Prince. Yes, because this is a new, everything is new in the Philippines. First time nagkaroon ng BL na musical. First time na parang Disney ang dating, 'di ba? And then sobrang glamorous. So, grabe. How about you, Josh? One word, can you explain Rainbow Prince for me?
Empowering, I feel.
Wow, empowering. Grabe. Ayan, no. Yes, mommy, same feeling. I got the Game Boys na nakuha ko din dito sa Rainbow Prince. Kasi 'di ba, because AJ no, Game Boys ang nag-start ng BL, grabe dito sa
Yeah,
Philippines while it's pandemic 'di ba, no, AJ no? So doon
totoo.
nabuhay ang mga dugo natin sa Game Boys. And then this time, you set the bar again, ang Rainbow Prince. So dahil dito, do you have any unforgettable experience or memorable scene sa Rainbow Prince? I'll start with Josh kasi madami to sigurado si AJ because of the makeup. With you, Josh. With you, Josh.
Uh, I think a lot of the memorable times is the times that I got close to a lot of the cast. So yung mga first moments yun. For example, my first day of filming talaga, for those scenes, the first person that went out of their way to talk to me and make me feel comfortable was Adrian Janicio. Yeah,
Adrian.
because we were both. This is our first project together. So, Adrian was came up to me because I'm usually very quiet and to myself. I'm not
Yeah.
madadal masyado at first because I'm very shy, and I think AJ can also vouch for that. Like I'm usually nakaupo lang, and so I was shy, and it wasn't until Adrian came up to me and he was like starting the conversation. So I think that's one of the highlights talaga because that's when I really felt na, oh, because ako, for me, all of the cast and the crew, parang na sa starstruck ako. And I didn't know how to respond because for me, I'm still an outsider. So when Adrian spoke to me and made me feel comfortable, I really felt na I was really a part of it talaga. And it was
Mm.
something that was it really sticks out to me. And Adrian and our sorry, Adrian and I are really close now too. So I really appreciate him being the first one. Pero everyone else has been nice.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Pero kasi ang description nila sa akin kay Adrian is really a sweet person.
Oh, he is. Yeah.
Sa lahat ng from the first interview I had, from Gino to sa lahat, sabi nila Adrian is very sweet daw talaga. 'Di ba? So probably, which is nice kasi he's the one who make you comfortable sa scene, 'di ba?
Yeah.
Para ganon. How about you, AJ? Ikaw?
For me, it's day one of the shoot.
Ha?
Because it in the so it was, I think that it was 5 o'clock in the morning, and this is me playing it by memory. 5 o'clock in the morning, ako yung pinakuling sinundo kasi ako yung
Oh.
pinakamalapit
Shooting.
dun sa venue,
Oh, yeah.
So ako yung pinakahuling sinundo. So I got there around siguro mga 6 o'clock in the morning, and everyone is already naka-dress up na. Si Direk was already shooting some scenes. Tapos
Oh my God.
Andre, and then I can remember it, Andre, Amir, and
Was
them,
already
they were
dressed
doing
up
their
na.
makeup. They were already
Oh.
doing their makeup. Tapos ako, wala pa ako, hindi pa ako, I'm not dressed yet. So I rushed there. Tapos binigyan ako ng food. Hindi na ako kumain. As in talaga, diretso
Oh my
diretso
God.
bihis na.
Oh.
So, it was the first time that I know na you use like super layered na paddings and the bodysuit and
Ang
tawag dito.
init!
Ang init.
Ang
Um,
init!
so during the first day of the shoot, it was really surreal na, oh my god, this is really happening. We're already doing this, we're already doing this. And then nung sinalang na kami dun sa scene, we're already dressed up and we're looking at the mirror like, oh, sheesh. Sizzy, ang ganda natin. Oh my god, is that me?
Hindi kasi 'di ba sa totoo lang, as hanggang hindi ka pa nakasalang dun sa scene, parang you're thinking hindi pa to totoo 'di ba? This is not yet real. But when you're already there, oh my god, I'm now acting. 'Di ba? It's
Yeah.
really hard for all of us who are really first timer. Sobrang nakaka-shock. So, that are your memorable scene. Josh, are you not planning to go home early? Kasi probably they having like get together once in a while. You're not planning to go home or go
Hopefully
back?
I want to go back actually. Hopefully by March I'll be back na talaga. And I'm
Wow,
excited
that's good.
because I haven't had the opportunity to get as close to say AJ, diba? Like we were able to talk a lot more towards the end of shooting na, and we still haven't
Oh,
hung out outside of of shooting. So I'm excited to get close to other castmates. So far I'm close to some of them naman, like Miss Amir and Jam and Yerwin. So they're the ones I'm the closest to talaga. And I'm so excited to see them. And now I just want to be able to get the chance to get close to everyone else.
of
And so yeah,
course, diba? Oo naman. So, eto
Share ko lang,
na.
mami.
Oh,
Kasi dito, so I got to know Josh kasi he would actually hang out din sa area namin when we were actually doing our dress up during the last parts of the shoot. So, sobrang fun lang kasi dito, we were like having conversations kasi with Josh. And sobrang random lang. And he would always have an opinion whenever we talk to him. But at first kasi it's just really just shy. Pero if we approach him talaga, he has a lot of things in his head.
talaga? So you don't have any scene together You don't have any scene together because Josh character nandun siya sa castle dun sa palace Ikaw nasa Pilipinas ka 'di ba?
Yeah.
Pero at least you have the chance to get to know each other while off screen, 'di ba? Yung ganon.
Fortunately that Marcus didn't have any scenes with Lavinia, because I think Marcus would have had a crush on Lavinia for sure. Because
Di ba? Ang
Yeah.
ganda daw ni Lavinia. Nagka-crush daw si Marcos kay Lavinia.
Hindi naman
Ay,
secret eh, kasi AJ is really attractive in and out of drag talaga. So
di ba, AJ? Attractive ka daw, in and out of the drag queen. Ang haba ng buhok ng AJ.
Nalagay po yung buhok.
So, eto na. From Rainbow Prince. Rainbow Prince is it's so kilig every time we watch it, there's a kilig moments, like a little kilig na parang even though they're just looking in each other's eyes and everything. As dun sa kilig na yon, may nagpapakilig ba sa inyong buhay now? Are you both single or are you both in a relationship? AJ.
Depends. It depends sa alert level. Wow!
Anak, level 2 na tayo ngayon. So
Level 2 na ba?
Oo,
Oh my God.
level 2 na tayo.
Right now, mami, it's just, so I was in a relationship for 5 years before. Sorry, no, it's not 5 years. That was 2 years prior to the pandemic. So after that, I really wasn't able to experience being single because I was in and out of a relationship for several years.
Yeah.
So right now, I have
Ano?
I have several crushes. I have several crushes, gano'n.
Talaga
Prank
ka,
crush.
ganun talaga. Ganun,
Oo.
anak.
Dear crush lang muna tayo ngayon. Tapos ano, para mahirap
Ah,
kasi mag-shout out eh, gano'n.
ay,
Baka
ganun? Ganun?
char lang. Pero
So,
yes, still trying to figure myself out as a person.
so
But if
now
in
it's like you're loving yourself being single for now. Parang ganon.
yes.
Oo. Enjoying being single. Ganon. Yeah. How about Josh? I know many people wants to know if Josh is single or not.
Uh, like AJ, prior the pandemic, I was also in a long-term relationship. But at the start talaga of the pandemic, at the height of it, I ended up breaking up with my ex-fiance. So,
Oh
because
my
of
God.
yeah,
Ex-fiancé talaga na?
yeah,
Oh my God.
yeah. But so it was very hard for me. It happened in 2020, and then I got into another relationship within that year, later in that year, and that also didn't work out. So the entirety of 2021, I wanted to focus on myself, focus on, trying to pick myself back up and glue myself together again, and I just really wanted to prioritize myself. So 2021 to 2022, I'm still single, pero at this point, parang ready na. Joke.
Ay! Ay, AJ, ready na daw siya.
No.
AJ, ready na daw si Josh.
Ano? Ulit? I don't do LDR.
Ay!
Ay,
Uuwi na siya ng March. Uuwi na siya ng March. So, hindi na LDR, anak. Oh my
Eh, di
God. Dito
ba?
talaga
Sige, you and I have a lot to talk about.
Di ba? Dito talaga nag-date. Nagkukupido po si Mami, nagku-cupid kay AJ and Josh. Sorry po because I don't know. So, eto na. Because the two of you has like a long-term relationship and then now you're loving yourself being single. This is my question. What is the craziest thing you did for love?
Come on na.
Oh, ayan. Sige, think about it first. Okay, what is the craziest thing you did for love? Like kasi kay Josh. Josh, how old are you? Why you have a fiancé already?
I'm 25 now.
Oh my God, too early to be engaged. Diba? It's too early, AJ. Dapat hindi mag-engage ng ganong kabata. Joke.
I've learned my lesson now.
Now you learn your lesson. So, no, what is your greatest, craziest thing you did for love?
I
You're
guess
still young.
ayun nga, I got engaged.
Oh, so that's the craziest thing. You got engaged too early. Like you
Yeah,
thought this is your real love and true love already, parang ganon.
yeah.
Ah,
Unfortunately,
yun lang.
I really got pulled, or immersed into the emotions and the feelings that I was feeling for him at the time. So because of that, I go lang ako, and I think both of us were too young because he's younger than me too. So that's another factor wherein we were both just impulsive talaga and
Mm.
drowning in these strong emotions at the start na once the honeymoon phase has, tapos na yun.
Finish. Oh, tapos
Yeah,
na. No more
yeah,
na.
yeah. That's when we had to
The
deal with the
struggle
realities.
begins.
Yeah,
The struggle begins, the priority begins, and then
mhm,
now you realize, it's not yet time, right?
yeah. So a
Okay.
lot of time, a lot of energy, a lot of money was spent trying to work things together. Because he's Irish, so he was in Ireland, and we had to we ended up. I moved to the Philippines, and he moved to Ireland. So because of that, we had to find a way to come together. And
Communicate.
yeah,
Especially the
exactly.
time difference. It's especially
Yes.
the time difference. It's really hard. I'm gonna ask Panan from where yung ex-fiancé, sinabi niya nasa Irish. So it's really hard. Ang
Yeah.
hirap nun. Ang hirap nun. Because I thought your ex-fiancé is from Dubai and then the reason why you separated is because when you transfer here in the Philippines.
Yeah.
So what
Yeah.
one
Yeah.
of the reason.
Yeah, we
So
did meet in Dubai. Yeah, that we got engaged in here, and then
oh,
after after a year, we had to. I went to the Philippines, and he went back to Ireland. So that's when we did, you know, a
The
separate
LDR. Yun yung mahirap, the LDR.
like
Wait,
AJ
AJ. May pumasok lang kasi sa utak ng nanay mo eh. How Dubai accept the LGBT community since you told me that it's hard ba na or no or they're open with it?
growing up earlier in the years, it was a little bit harder because it's still at the end of the day a very religious country, and they're very conservative in a lot of ways. So even though there were a lot of queer people here, it was still not as widely accepted. But as years go on, it's become more and more accepting, I feel. And especially, I feel like kasi there's a misconception talaga na people think that if you're queer and you're here, they're gonna kill you or they're gonna deport you or anything, which is
Yeah,
not
yeah,
the
yeah.
yeah. If you look at the laws, there's no laws that actually for like punishes you for being that. It's more so yung PDA lang talaga in
Mm-mm.
so any public display of affection is what would really get you in trouble, regardless of your sexual orientation. So once that has been acknowledged talaga, more and more queer people have become out there, more proud, and you see a lot of them around here. Like di na nagtatago talaga. And
Mm.
there's a pretty big accepting gay scene here as well. So it's really something that is I'm glad to see the progression talaga and the change within here. So it's become more of a safe space than before growing up. So
Okay. Sige, sige. Mamaya yung follow-up question. Kung gusto ko marinig tong kay AJ.
yes.
AJ, anak. So, what is the craziest thing you did for love?
Ang dami. Ang dami.
Hindi, isa-isahin natin na. Okay lang kay mami. May oras pa tayo. Isa-isahin natin.
So, I guess I can name three things that I actually did na crazy for love. One, so dito, the first one is a very memorable because I outed myself. So I outed myself to family, I outed myself to friends, and it was during um my birthday. So I wanted to have a pink party.
Wow.
I wanted to have a pink party. I wanted everyone to wear pink. And it was also the time that my dad and my mom were also having some doubts regarding my sexuality. So during that time, it was the first time that they met my then boyfriend. He was my first. And then is he my first? Yeah, he was my first. My first. And then during that birthday party, he was so accommodating that he was actually treating my mom like his mom.
Oh, so sweet.
So during after the party, that's when I told my mom, this is, and then he's my current boyfriend. So that's one. Because
That's
during
one.
that time, being part of the LGBT community was not accepted, and that was during the early I was actually siguro mga mid 2000, kanina mid or yung mga 2000 yeah, like 2009. I think that was 2009 there.
Hmm.
So hindi pa masyado progressive ang Philippines when it comes to
Yes,
acceptance
with
sa
acceptance and everything. Okay.
there. Second
2009.
is
Oh,
agree.
that's the time I started my advocacy for the LGBT. Mga 2009, 2010. Because until now, that's my advocacy. Yes. 'Di ba? Love, love, love lang tayo sa LGBT, 'di ba? I'm an ally for how many years na si Mommy. So, and then,
Tapos the second is dito to move in. Move in, as in
ang
live in.
rupok
And
nyo
so
talaga, mga anak. Nakakainis
live
kayo.
in. Give and I was still I was in third year college during that time. Na tao dito, didn't have work. I was still studying, and then tao dito move in. Let's move in.
You move into his place. Hindi naman siya nag-move in sa'yo.
No, dito, move in together. Like tao dito, we go live separately from our parents.
Oh.
And we had tao dito, I was studying at the same time. I applied for work. So I was working and studying at the same time.
Alam mo talaga, no? Alam mo, because I love this community, dito ko talaga nakikita lahat talaga marupok pagdating sa pag-ibig. Diyos ko, Lord. Diyos ko, Lord,
Tama.
talaga kayo. Oh my God. So how many times na in love ang isang AJ?
5. I can count 5 times. 5 times
5 times. So
five
5
times
yung
I've
5,
been in.
then yung kaya 5 things you did for love, and then 5 times ka na na-hurt. Parang ganon.
Yes. And there was one of those 5 things na tao dito. And this was another, I think this was the craziest na tinanggap ko maging kabit.
Oh.
Talaga?
Deserve more
Oo.
than
Oh
yeah.
my God.
Mm-mm.
And then,
Kasi
and I
sobrang
know,
mahal mo.
anak, and then, pero I know naman, within those 5 relationship, now you're learning. Alam mo yun, now you're learning, now, sabi ko nga, everything that we experience in the past, this is a learning experience for us, and it make us a better and a stronger person. Diba?
True.
Diba? Yes. How about you, Josh? How many times you fell in love? And out of love?
The problem with me, Mommy Ray, is marupok ako.
Sabi ko na eh. Ramdam ko to eh. Easily to eh. Diyos ko Lord, ramdam ko to.
Yeah. For
Mm-mm.
me, when I end up seeing someone in a serious way, I tend to really give my all, and I expect
Oh.
their all to be given to me too, at least in a healthy balance, in a healthy capacity, diba? And I just, like, because I don't want to miss an opportunity. Now I take someone for granted that I'm seeing, or they take me for granted, and then it doesn't work out. Then a few years down the line or some point, you'll realize that I should have done more pala, or I should have said this and that. So I try my best to, when I'm seeing someone, I try to be as vulnerable and as honest as I can be. So I tend to fall in love talaga every time I get into, a semi to very serious relationship with the people I'm seeing. The unfortunate thing lang is, because of that, I get hurt really badly as
Of
well.
course, because you haven't, hindi, you don't, like that, yung wala kayong tinitira sa sarili nyo, just a
Yeah.
little.
Mm.
Sa mga nandito, don't forget to watch. I have a small video here on my YouTube channel and also on my TikTok account. The 5 elements of love. And dalawa yun eh. Ginawa ko yun. For love yun. Yan, the 5 elements of love and 5 language of love. So you have to know your language of love. Honestly, you have to know your language of love and also your partner. Kala nila noon it's not important, but honestly, you have to know. Because para you know how to adjust to each other. Because like, for example, like you, AJ, sabi mo, it will not work with you. Hi, mga anak kong gingerbecks from Boom Reacts. Like with you, AJ, sabi mo, it's not gonna work with you if it's a long distance relationship. So, yeah, 'di ba? You're a touchy person. So dapat yung magiging ka-partner mo is also have a quality time for you, a touchy time for you, ganun yon. How about you, Josh? Do you know what's your language of love?
Oh yeah. I like communication the most, for sure. I like being able to,
Ah,
just even if it's, you know,
words of
simple.
affirmation. I think
Yes,
you are the
exactly.
word of affirmation. Tama ba si Mami?
Yes.
Ah.
Yes, pa.
So you have to be like that para your partner will know that a little words from him, it will
Yes.
make a big difference, 'di ba?
Yes.
Kasi yung
Yeah.
iba naman, they're always giving gifts, but you are not the person who likes to receive gifts. So,
Yeah. I'm not very materialistic.
'di ba? So you guys have to know your language of love and also know yung language of love ng partner nyo. And then listen to my 5 elements of love.
That's
Oh, may
like
5 elements of love ang nanay nyo. And then
nakapino
that's
yung
my own, ah. That's my own. And then dun kayo magugulat na my last element is love. My last element is love. My first element is trust. And then honesty, respect, understanding, and love. Why? Because you already love that person when you courted him or her, when you answered him or her. But the respect is yun ang pinaka-importante. You have to give the 100% of respect to that person. And trust. Especially the trust. You have to give the 100% of the trust. Kasi pag nawala, di ba? Patay
Yeah.
na. Yes, patay na. So, eto na. Eto na. So, both of you now are single. Are you ready to fall in love now? Josh.
I think if it's the right person talaga. I think I since 2021 has been the focus of self-love for me and healing talaga. And I'm still on that path of healing talaga. I want to take my time. I don't want to rush into anything. I've learned my
Yes.
lesson, and I just want to, I want to be open to it, pero at the same time, ayoko na whoever comes in na lang in, I'll let them in, not agad. I want to be more, I want to have more boundaries and standards for myself, for my own protection and my own well-being. So
Yeah.
I'm ready, pero it just depends na lang talaga
Wag mo
on.
na maging marupok, anak, ha?
Yes.
Wag na.
I'm learning that.
You have to learn that. Ikaw, AJ, are you now? Are you
I
now ready?
I think when it comes to love, you
Ready.
can never really tell if you're ready or not. Kasi it
Oo,
just
oo.
happens eh. I mean, it just takes a second for you to like someone, but for you to love a person, it just really just time will just tell if you actually really love a person. And there's different degrees kasi when it comes to know, and this is just my opinion about it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
That there's different degrees when it comes to love. You can love the person as a friend. You can also love this
Yes.
person as a lover,
Yes.
or maybe it's you love the person but you don't love the person enough to have a relationship with that person.
Yes.
So you really have to understand yourself. Oh, nag-English na ako. Josh kasi. Diba?
Okay na yun,
Yan.
anak.
Ayun.
Nagpe-prepare na tayo sa trabaho mo eh. Kaya dapat
Yeah.
English na, di ba?
Yung baong kong English.
Yes,
Ayun.
baon-baon
So,
tayo English. Oh.
so you really have to understand yourself muna. How much of love can you actually give?
Mm.
Is this like for example, for myself, I can say that in general,
Yeah.
I can give friendship. I can really give that level of friendship, but it takes time for you to get to know a person, understand that person, and if you to actually um have that spark, and
Hi,
then you get to
Renzel.
decide.
Renzel is here saying hi to
Hey,
AJ and Josh. Hi, anak. Ay, hi. Oh, there's AJ, a new
like,
one of my anak also AJ. Okay, go.
so yun. So one, if there's a spark, and then tao dito, and then get to know the person if that spark can last.
Oh. Are you
Yun.
specific, guys? Are you specific with age? It's like, do you like younger with you or same age with you or older than you? Kasi sometimes meron tayong ganun eh, 'di ba? Na parang there's gonna be specific.
Yeah.
Parang nag-iisip pa si AJ. Josh, ikaw, do you have any
Exactly.
specific?
No.
Um, for the longest time, I was always drawn to, you know, older man, or at least not sobrang matanda naman,
Yeah,
pero
yeah,
like
yeah, yeah.
like
A
just
little
old.
older than you. A little older than you.
Yeah, because to
Ah.
me, men is like, fine wine. The older it gets, the more tasty. Joke lang.
AJ, AJ, ilang taon ka na ba, anak? Talaga sumilip ako kay AJ. AJ, ilang taon ka na?
So I'm actually in my 30s na, mami.
Oo, di mas matanda ka. Yan. Kasi 25 lang si George. Talaga nag-dating game si Mami sa inyong dalawa, di ba? Oh, ikaw, Josh, what do you
Yeah.
like? Younger or same age? Ay, AJ, younger, same age, or older age? AJ.
I don't really have a preference pagdating sa age. It's
Mm.
more of the feel of one, am I attracted to the person, and
Mhm.
number two, do we have
Connections and
do we
chemistry.
really have a genuine connection? So it's very
Mm.
important for me na kaya niyang mag-communicate. Kasi I'm an overthinker kasi. Sobrang I tend to shut up Pero when I shut up, ang dami ko lang sinasabi, ang dami nang nangyayari sa utak
Patay.
ko.
Alam mo, ang
Ayun.
hirap niyang pagiging overthinker. Promise.
Yeah.
'Di ba? Oh.
I just
Pero alam
wanted
mo,
to sorry.
no. What is it? What is it? Kasi meron akong follow-up question kay AJ. What is it, Josh? Okay.
Oh, I just wanted to agree with AJ. Like for the longest time, the reason why I was majorly like for the majority attracted to older men is because of the maturity. But like AJ said, as even for me, as I've grown and I've had experience, I've realized that maturity is not necessarily tied to age. Like
Yes.
the older you get, it
No,
depends on
that's not true. That's
exactly.
not true. Sometimes even younger person more mature than the older ones like that.
Yeah,
It's not on the age.
yeah,
AJ, like yung sinabi mo kanina na because of love, pumayag ka na you're gonna be like kabet or number two. Maniwala ka like sinabi mo, there's always a different intensity. That's why I don't believe that I love two-person. You can love two-person at the same time. No. Because mas mataas yung intensity ng isa compared dun sa isa. Tama ba ako, AJ?
Totoo.
'Di ba? So you can that's a stupid idea of saying na I can love the both of you. No, you cannot love two-person at the same time. There's a big difference. Big intensity different intensity yun eh. Hi, Lazor. Hello. Ayan. So eto
So,
na. Sino yan? Sino yan? Wala kang
sabi
kilala.
kulang daw sa tulog mga overthinker. Agree ako doon.
Oo nga, totoo. Kasi the more you overthink, if you think too much, minsan that's the reason why a relationship is getting worse eh. Alam mo yun? Minsan stop overthink. Minsan kasi wala namang ginagawang kasalanan, nasa isip mo may ginagawa na eh.
yeah.
'Di ba? Right?
Worst case
Ayan.
scenario parate.
Oo, the worst. Sana mag-overthink ka nung medyo maganda eh. But no eh. We usually overthink of things na hindi naman yun ang nangyayari. Oh, 'di ba? So
Kaya
eto
nga
na.
therapy ko, set most of the time kasi I tend to overthink talaga that, oh my gosh, are they, like, do they think ang pangit ko, or like, oh, baka annoying ako pag nagsalita or something, like, kasi
Yes.
I get starstruck. I really got starstruck by most of the cast. I remember nga AJ. I haven't told you this. The first time I saw AJ, yung nasa hotel na tayo, shooting in the hotel scenes naman, and pumasok ka, and I was like, oh my god, like because he felt so comfortable with everyone, and
Yeah.
he's a good looking guy. So I was in my head, I was like, oh my gosh, this guy might, like, I thought magiging mayabang siya. I really, because and it's not because of yung aura niya. It's just in general. I have this feeling na, like, kasi why would they, in my head may rapport na sila eh. May
Yeah.
connection na sila as a cast prior me. I'm the new guy, diba? Because I got casted late. So I was thinking, oh my gosh, everyone's gonna like not like me. I really started overthinking a lot of the times. So I get the overthinking part talaga. It can ruin
Oo
a lot.
nga.
I was quiet for the most
Yung
part.
parang you're always thinking na the reason why they're not talking to me is because they think that I'm like this, and then
Yeah.
like something like that, or they're not comfortable with me and everything. Ganon. Kaya
Pero
kami
I
sa
talk
wag
to you
mag
kaya.
Ay, teka muna. Is this the first time that you're together in one screen na para sa interview? O kasi usually separate ba kayo? O this is the first time?
There were
First
some
time you.
First now.
yeah,
Ah,
first time,
This
actually.
is the first time? Okay. So, eto na. So, sa mga kwento nyo kay mommy about your love life, about your feelings in the series and everything, what is your hashtag ng buhay nyo? Hashtag of your life now.
AJ ka muna.
AJ, ikaw daw muna. Sabi
Oh my
ko.
God, dito hashtag of my life.
Are you happy? Are you contented? Are you blessed? Or what? Excited what will come? Hashtag ng buhay. Oo.
Okay, good question.
Diba? Kasi sometimes we forgot to say, nga no, anong hashtag ng buhay ko today? Ako, I always have an hashtag for my life. Hi, Liz! Anak!
I think I mentioned this recently. Hashtag for me right now is protect your energy or take care of your energy.
Oh.
Because I'm a firm believer kasi na tao dito. What you emit, you attract. So if you're a positive person, whatever, you also attract positivity in your life.
Yes,
So
right.
you really have to protect your energy. And the
Mm-mm.
more that you give out, the more energy that you give out, there's no guarantee kasi that it will come back to you. So you
Of
really have to
course.
take care of it.
And then you don't expect if what you give is also what you get.
True.
'Di ba? Yun eh. How about you, Josh? What's your hashtag of your life now?
Sorry. I think the more that I think about it, I I I was able to recently. Sorry, share ko lang ng konti.
Yeah, it's okay
I
lang.
was
It's okay lang.
I was recently able to talk and get close to actually Rainbow Prince's head writer, which is JD Tanuvasa, and he was able to give me a lot of great life advice and was able to kind of tell me like in a lot of ways validate my feelings and how I'm feeling. And something he's generally spoken about a lot towards me is what stuck out to me. So I think that would be my hashtag talaga. Uh it's about being vulnerable but not too vulnerable, because being too vulnerable is not good for me. And you know it's how do I say this? It's kind of like just realizing that I need to be more loving. I want to become the type of person that approaches people and situations with love, but at the same time also setting boundaries talaga, and learning when to put my foot down and not to let myself be carried away too easily talaga. He also said this quote. I'm sure I'm not saying it verbatim, pero sabi niya, what is for me won't miss me. Hence, I have not lost anything. I'm pretty sure di ko yun. Hindi yun yung exact na sinabi niya. Pero it's
Yeah. Got it.
where he was saying na, you know, there's no, if something that has not gone right has happened to you, don't let it consume you, kasi it's
Yes.
not for you. It's not a part of your path, right?
Yes.
If it was a part of your path, or if it was meant for you, it would still be with you. So the fact that it's not in your path now means that it's just you have a different road. And I think that really helped me feel more accepting of a lot of the hurt and pain that I've endured. So I really appreciate that. I think that would be my hashtag. And also thank you to
Yes.
JD for that.
Ako kasi ano ko eh, everything that's I experienced before until now, I always say keep it coming, because this is I'm not gonna ask if it's kunyari bad experience or bad what happened to my life. Sabi ko, give it to me, because hindi yan, I always remember that my mom told me, if there's a problem, always remember the Lord will not give that problem to you if you don't know how to solve it or how to carry it. So dapat yun laging sasabihin. You don't have to dwell with the problem. You just have to live with the problem. That's it. Okay? So eto na. Since both of you are single, last of my question before tayo mag fast talk, or if they have a question. Since you are both single, when was the last time someone flirted with you? Or you flirted with? O ha, dalawa yan ha. When was the last time someone flirted with you or you flirted with? O, ayan, ang lalim ng isip ng AJ. Parang kailan kaya to, Jay? Di ba, todo isip si AJ? Parang ang dami nagpa-flirt-flirt kay AJ. Ay, wala ba? Wala ba medyo nagpapakyut-pakyut dyan sa mga text-text or sa mga ganyan? Wala naman. So, when was the last time someone flirted with you?
Um,
AJ.
is this like a what kind of flirting?
Hindi, kasi di ba someone naman, meron minsan na lang, someone's gonna pop with you sa I love this chikahan. O, di ba? Kasi usapang pag-ibig, kaya alam ko eh. Kasi di ba, there's someone like, you don't know it, you don't know this person, but they will PM or DM you and then say, "Hi, how are you? How was your day, handsome
Okay.
guy or beautiful
Um,
girl?" And then you make my day. Mga ganyan-ganyan, 'di ba? Aminin nyo, may nagsisend sa inyo mga ganyan ngayon because of Rainbow Prince. Tama ba ako, Josh?
Yeah.
So, nag-iisip si AJ, Josh, when was the last time someone flirted with you?
Uh, um, um,
2
Oh,
seconds ago.
it feels really weird to point it out because I don't wanna come off na mayabang or like I don't wanna think of myself highly
yeah,
or
yeah,
like
yeah,
in
yeah,
that
yeah.
way.
Oo.
So ayoko magmukhang feeler talaga pero there as you said there have been a lot of
Yes, diba?
especially given the release of Rainbow Prince, there has been a lot of messages.
Kasi imposibleng wala kayo, itong tanda ng nanay nyo meron sa inyo pang dalawa. Alam mo yun? Diba? So, with you, Josh, marami, no? Recently because of Rainbow Prince. Especially when you went out the episode 3. Talaga ang dami. Most of the reactors kami, huy, sino yung guard na yun? O, diba? Sa'yo, AJ.
10 minutes ago.
Ayun.
Ay, 10 minutes
Ito.
ko. Oy, Carlo,
Ito.
tigilan mo ako dyan sa swimsuit. Ay, oo nga. Oo nga. Oo nga. Tama. Tama, AJ, si Josh. Tama nga si Josh.
Ay, ganun ba? Did I forget you?
Oo. A little. Kaya nga nagloko si Mami. Teka, eto pala. Kayo, someone you flirted with, meron ba?
I'm a passive person. I'm a very passive person, Mami. As in, tao dito, it's not in my nature talaga to engage. Number 1,
Yes.
mayayain talaga ako. Like, me as an overthinker, I would always say that tao dito, oh my God, he's cute. But baka meron siyang jowa and baka mamaya masapak ako.
Mars Matt from Boom Reacts, one of my anak-anak. Oo, di ba? Or, baka hindi naman niya ako.
So, I end up not really engaging. So, it's just more of like me being passive about it.
Me and myself na lang.
just
I'll just
be
think about
safe.
it na. Oo,
Just
safe
be
na
safe.
lang, no?
Ah.
Ganon. Oh. Si Josh, tatanungin ko pa ba si Josh? When was the last time he flirted with?
Apparently, 10 minutes ago, apparently.
Apparently, 10 minutes ago, sabi ni Josh, oh my God. Oh my God. Do you have any specific of a perfect date, for example? Do you have any specific, like your dream date that you haven't experienced it? All of us had a ideal date. So what is it? Josh, since you're in the spotlight now. So what is your ideal date that you haven't experienced?
This is more so not na di ko pa na-experience, but more like it's ideal lang talaga to me because I like the balance. I feel is a date by the pier or the carnival, like that, like you by the beach or something, because I feel like that adds a good balance. It's not too intimate, especially if it's a first date. It's not too intimate wherein the other, like either of us could get awkward. There's a good enough amount of people, but it's also in an open space na you get to also still be intimate and alone by walking together or something. And parang madaming icebreakers kasi you get to play games or you get to go rides together or you can just sit by the beach and watch the waves while getting to know each other. So I think
Yan.
it allows.
Sabi nila, take down notes. Guys, take notes na kayo. O, di ba? Oh my God. May itabi mo na ako kay Diyos na ngayon. Ewan ko sa'yo, AJ. Lahat na lang nag-guess ni Mami. How about you, AJ? What is your ideal date? Something.
Ideal date. Never in my life that someone has actually thrown a surprise date for me. Everything was planned. Lahat planado. Pero yung I think yun yung dream date ko na someone would just really
surprise you.
Take the effort to check my schedule. Ang daming logistics kasi dyan when you're gonna throw a surprise eh. Kasi you have to check the schedule of the person, may gagawin ba siya, ano yung gagawin niya, nasan siya,
Yeah.
yun. So, that in itself is a dream date for me because it takes a lot to surprise me as a
Take down
person.
note, Joshua. Take down that. He loves surprises. O, di ba? Nagdi-dating game ang nanay nyo. Nagdi-dating game ang nanay nyo. So, eto na. I'm not gonna take this long kasi I promise to end this chikahan because may work pa po si AJ. But, hindi matatapos ang chikahan ni Mami nang walang wholesome na fast talk. Sabi nila, wholesome daw ang fast talk ko. Eto na tayo. Pwedeng sabay na. You can answer sabay na ha. I'm not gonna call AJ or Josh. Sabay nyo na. Sunset, sunrise.
Sunset.
Both.
Tagot. Both. Ganon. Perfect relationship or perfect career or job?
Perfect career.
Perfect relationship.
Magkaiba. Pera, pag-ibig.
Pag-ibig.
Pag-ibig na pala.
Hindi, sorry to. Pera.
Love or money. Dapat pala love or money pala sinabi ko. Love or money. Diba?
Pera.
Eto hindi ko to pwedeng i-Ingles kasi may mga hint. Ito yung mga anak-anakan ko dito eh. Diretso, baluktot. Do you know what's diretso, baluktot? Straight or curve? Ano? Straight or curve? Baluktot.
Baluktot.
Baluktot is curve. And then one is straight. So, what with you, Josh?
Both, I guess. Because sa akin, doesn't matter naman pag straight.
Okay, sige. Eto na. It doesn't matter. Ano sa'yo, AJ?
Baluktot para challenging. Wow.
Baluktot. Eto na ang question sa baluktot. Baluktot pa kanan o baluktot pa kaliwa? Hindi ako nagtanong yan ng mga anak-anak ko. Binigay nila sa akin yan. Baluktot pa kanan o baluktot pa kaliwa?
Pakaliwa.
Pa-left. Okay. Si Josh is both. But I'm gonna ask Josh if it's straight. Diretso pataas, diretso pababa. Go up o go down?
Both. But, sorry.
Okay. Eto na. Meron kasi mga maganda Tagalog. Tahimik, maingay.
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 Always hot, always cold.
Always cold.
Always hot.
Okay. Push or pull?
Both.
Push.
Depending sa situation. And sa tao.
Oh my God. If you sleep, you have... Yeah, it's okay, Glenny. It's okay. Thank you for dropping by, Mana. So, if you sleep, boxers, brief, o wala?
Boxers or wala?
Briefs for me.
Briefs for you. Ito. Hotdog or egg?
Hotdog.
If it's an egg, sunny side up or scramble or hard boil?
I love all eggs.
AJ?
Scrambled.
Okay. Okay, spit or swallow?
Swallow.
Spit and then swallow.
Shave, wax, or trim?
Shave.
Sa mukha? Ba't sa mukha ba, ma'am?
I don't know. It's general, anak. It's
Okay.
shave, wax, or trim.
Trim na lang. Subisa.
Okay. Day or night? Day or night?
Night.
Both.
Both. Ayun. Fast or slow?
Both.
Both.
Hugs or kisses?
Kisses.
Oh, kisses actually.
Ay, okay. Hard or soft?
Hard.
Hard.
Best position?
Ooh,
Ooh.
best position. Um, to the left.
I love you, Jo. I love you, AJ. Grabe, I love that answer. How about you, Josh?
To the right na lang ako.
To the left siya kasi nga ikaw to the right ka. Alin? Okay, lights on, lights off.
Lights on.
It depends.
Kasi sila Yani at saka si Yani at saka si Ken ang sagot nila. Hindi sila nag-usap pa sabay. Blinking.
Blinking.
O, di ba wala sa lights on, lights off. Mahal ka o mahal mo? You understand? Mahal ka o mahal mo?
Mahal ko.
Mahal.
Mahal ka.
Yes.
Okay. Ito na. Sex or chocolates?
Chocolates.
Ha?
And then sex.
Okay. How about you, Josh?
The first one, sex, tapos chocolate.
Oh, pareho din naman pakala kayo. Okay. Best time for sex?
Anytime.
Anytime.
Anytime. What is better than sex?
Hey, mami. Sorry.
What is better than sex? Oh.
Uh,
Oh.
Ang
hirap,
oh my
no?
God. Re-
Na,
relationship.
pero sumagot sa akin. Alam mo yung
What's
sumagot
better
sa
than
akin?
sex? A label.
Label. And then, someone answered me with me, what is better than sex? Another round of sex. daw. Oh, di ba? Oh, ayan. Oh, before we end up this, I just want you guys to promote your social media, your anything that you want to promote it, and thank you. Mamaya ako magti-thank you sa'yo. AJ, I go with you first, anak.
And hi everyone, thanks for staying with us tonight. So you can add my social. I'm on Instagram as Anovharz, ANOVHARZ, and please do watch out for episode 4 of Rainbow Prince, 8 p.m. at Oxen Films YouTube channel. So we have a lot of surprises in store for you for episode 4. So please do come and watch us.
Thank you. Josh.
I would just like to firstly thank Mommy Ray again for having me as a guest, and thank you everyone that tuned in. I also want to shout out the show, of course, Rainbow Prince, that premieres every Saturday, 8 p.m. in the Philippines and 4 p.m. here in Dubai. So I hope you guys tune in. There's more to unravel. I also want to thank. I just want to give a shout out as well to Amir, Jam, Yerwin, and our head writer JD Tanuvasa. So all of them have been really supportive talaga in a very close level. And I want to promote my social media. You can find me on Instagram. That is Josh Daniel. Pero instead of an A in Daniel, it's an X. And it's the same on TikTok, pero may S naman after the Daniel. So yes.
Okay. Okay, thank you. Ako naman, I just want to thank both of you for giving me your time to have a simple chikahan. I had fun. I hope you guys had fun with me. And then, ako naman, wala po ako masyadong, I'm gonna start my love chikahan probably by next week. But you're gonna see me on Saturday. No, you're gonna see me on Thursday. I'm gonna have a live RV for Love at the End of the World. With me is Mars Matt and John Rudolph and also Jeff R. Vlog. And then on Saturday, after ipalabas ng Rainbow Prince ng 8 o'clock, our live RV will be at 9 o'clock on my channel and also sa Boom Reacts channel and Rudolph's channel, I think. So, I'll just see you all on Saturday and on Thursday and Saturday. And then for Josh and JC, maraming salamat. I have fun with
Thank
you
you
guys,
also,
and thank you
Thank
you for sharing with me a little about your life. I know hindi naman lahat knows your life. Maraming salamat. And mga anak, like this is your mommy Ray always saying, everything that's happening to us, there's always a reason behind it. Bye mga anak. Thank you. And
Thank
wait for
you.
my vlog. There's 2 ng vlog ko lalabas within this week. Hopefully. Bye! Uy, wag muna
Bye.
kayo lumabas, ha?
Okay.
The lyrics.